Hello, Douglas Plays here. We're going to continue playing more of Yoshi's Island, and I do believe we're up to World 5, where everything is snow and cold. Oh yeah, my sister is going to stay for a few days. Ooh, wow. This Shocker 2 is throwing quite a storm, so that showed him. So what's been happening is that my mother is so proud of my independence and being organised as usual. So we've been having some fun, playing some Balatro, which is a poker inspired deck builder. So all the jokers in Balatro have different abilities and powers. Some are useful and others can be useless sometimes, but depending on how you play the game. I believe Yoshi can eat a character named Spike. Oh yeah. Speaking of Yoshi, I've literally had enough money to buy the Super Mario World Lego set, and oh my god, is it complicated! I did everything right to get this far into the Lego set, and it was it's still difficult as anything. Does Horn P? Hello. Oh, hello. Does Horn or does Sean? Oh, what did you do on the weekend? Well, on the weekend, one of the Yips showed up for a visit. It was really fun and everything for my family, you know. Does Sean P? Douglas Plays? Looks like we have someone in the chat who's asking if this is Douglas Plays, and well, yes, this is Douglas Plays, but my name is Madafiglio, my last name. It's okay if you can pronounce it. Oh yeah, that's okay. It's either Madafiglio or Theo or whatever. Just say Mad Da Fig Leo. It's really much more simple. Anyway, I've got a bunch of chomp boulders trying to push me off the edge of the cliff of World 5 Level 1. I really gotta say that Yoshi's Island is a really fun game. That it's one of those games that I grew up with played growing up. Oh dear. Throwing balloons is one of the mini games of Yoshi's Island that I hate. I always lose to throwing balloons. Here, I can prove it to you. See? When I'm doing so well, Bandit manages to literally cheat so that the balloon pops on me. Bandits not only run and swipe Baby Mario off Yoshi, but when it comes to playing a game, they deliberately make the balloon inflate so that the balloon pops on me and I lose as a result. So here's a subscribe. Smile. Ah, thanks. Rodney. Hi Douglas, it's Rod. Oh, hi Rodney. How you doing? So, I do love the penguins in Yoshi's Island because they're one of the most basic enemies that you can literally bounce along with. So, a print of time ago, whilst growing up in Cessnock, I happened to sketch up a video game idea called Yoshi's Pinball. So maybe, just maybe, if I happen to I should have posted that idea to Nintendo so that they get more fanatics for Nintendo fans. Like Yoshi's Pinball would be a very nice video game where you bounce off penguins as their obstacles. I also feel that Yoshi's Pinball would bring a factor to a wow, because I would love to see Yoshi in pinball form bounce off these penguins. You know, these penguins that slide around like so. Hi Douglas, it's Rod. Hi Rodney, how you doing? How was the lemon myrtle they gave you? Well, first of all, I'm gonna say this. When I crush it up and rub it on my skin, it's got this lovely fragrance. When you try to brew it with tea, however, I took the opportunity to taste its natural flavoring, and it feels like it's got eucalyptus with it. So maybe the lemon myrtle leaves is only good for crushing and smell it on your skin and such. I don't think it's not meant to be a consumable beverage. Ice bat. Robin, Boy Wonder. Teen Titans Go. Fiona Madafiglio. Hi Doug. Hi Mom. I'm in the middle of this stream and I'm doing a pretty good job to explain of what's going on in the level. So at the moment I'm in a frozen cave where you have to carefully avoid the stalactites. And those are the most prickly environments in video game history. Not just the Mega Man franchise, not in any games that's got has spiky environments. But I wonder how powerful stalactites are in real life. You probably need a magnifying glass with a question mark on it, because that helps you reveal red coins. And I was thinking that maybe the video game writers back then should have had more ideas for all items. Like it can be more than just reveal hidden red coins, but it can also help you look for secret areas. Now that's a useful item. Oh, and my sister has recently been wanting to learn how to drive, and that's a big step up for my sister. Ooh, those pesky shockatoos. It's a Lakitu armed with lightning bolts. I'm just lucky that the lightning that Lakitu's. I just love how the lightning that Lakitu throws doesn't climb up or down to chase Yoshi. It just does this. Man, these Shockatoos is kind of a pain. Shockatoos, they're Lakitoos but armed with lightning, and you've got to watch out for those growlers. Yeah, it's part growl, part flower, and that's one of the toughest monsters in Yoshi's Island. As soon as you get close, they chase you. I feel that these enemies have the opportunity to wait for you until you show up, then they chase you down. Nope, you can't pound penguins. So I've noticed recently on a commercial that there's a bunch of famous Lego City sets. Just hold on. I'm gonna keep trying. Do what I love to do best. And everything. Oh, speaking of stalactites, in Donkey Kong 64, you hear this peaceful bit of music in Crystal Caverns. Although that peaceful music is being interrupted by something by another bit of music that's quick and panicky, because you can tell by that music that a bunch of stalactites happen to fall. The cause of it is one of the bad guys known as Kremlins is using a primitive mace to cause the entire cavern to collapse. Dun, 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 dun. If you can make it to the source of the problem in Donkey Kong 64, then you might be able to defeat that one Kremlin. I think it's called Clubber. Yeah. It's this basic monster that, he just screams out, "Wah! Yeah!" When his club gets stuck through the ground, he lifts it up by saying, "Yeah!" or whatever. Ooh. Oh, right. The red switches in Yoshi's Island. You know the red switches in Yoshi's Island? It only lasts a few seconds. So when you hear the tiny grinding sound going or whatever, that's when the red switch runs out of time. Time for a bonus challenge. Come on, no double whammy, stop! Hey Doug, what's Yoshi's full name? Well, Yoshi's full name is just Yoshi. He doesn't have a actual full name. World 5 and Level 2, ride the ski lifts. My family has been to the snow except me. I've never been to the snow in my life. It'd be so kind for my family to save up together as a family to go to a snowy environment and have some fun there. According to his character profile, Yoshi's full name is T. Yoshisaur Munchakoopas. Oh. That's very clever on Nintendo's part. No wonder Yoshi is an omnivore. Although, here's the thing about Yoshi. He can eat those penguins, but he can't lay eggs from eating a penguin. Those red switches is a major death trap. I call some monsters in Yoshi's Island growlers because to me they're part flower and part growl. So both cat and dog, which is Scruffy's the cat and Rusty's the dog. They're both 14 years old and still getting on in their years. Scruffy hasn't puked much since he's been eating of what's left in his bowl each time. I just happen to think to myself, if I give Scruffy too much, then I'm the one who's be cleaning up cat vomit each time. Using the squeegee and the dustpan have always worked out for me. 3, 2, vanish. Every time I save Baby Mario from being, hurt by basic monsters in the game, well, while I'm trying to save Baby Mario, I just happen to slide just a slight inch, Apparently Yoshi can eat the Lakitu cloud, and it's like, The Lakitus are mostly air. It'd be great if we had snow in Australia because the weather's been unpredictable as late or as anything. I really love these mini areas. I've been trying so hard to build the Yoshi Lego set, and it's been kind of a struggle since I finished building Yoshi's head. It's been sort of really tough. Do you know that Yoshi's signature bloop sound is provided by Kazumi Totaka, a Nintendo sound designer? Sounds like a celebrity from Japan, I think. So off we go. World 5 level 3. So here's what you do. Grab yourself a fire watermelon and start melting away the ice blocks. Speaking of ice blocks, Mum and I made a fruit pop together. It's just a matter of, you know, having 3 scoops of ice cream, half a cup of milk, put some berries and strawberries in the mix and give it a spin like I bet it would take years for me to learn how to be a sound designer myself. As long as the penguins are staying put in their area, I won't have any problem getting past the stage. Oh, watch this. Everyone in the chat, watch this. I wasn't meant to do that. I'm very sorry. When you eat a fire and ice watermelons, you can only breathe those elements 3 times and that's it. Did you know that Yoshi was originally conceived as a type of Koopa Trooper, but the idea was scrapped in favor of a dinosaur design? Ooh, I did not know that. Thanks, James. I feel that there's this arcade game that I was interested in called Bubble Bobble, and that game was about how far can you get in the game, as well as fighting basic monsters. Ooh, you might want to watch this because this is a really fun area. Be careful though, if Yoshi trips on a rock or a boulder, he'll start rolling and turn into a ball of snow, and that immobilizes Yoshi just for a few moments. I really don't want to forget as I get older. I want to remember how great yeah, that's what I meant. So at the moment, my mother is still working on to get that Lego set sorted, because there was this really complex area where you have to add Yoshi's head to these 3 Lego prongs. Behind that door is just a tiny chomp chomp that barks to the 4th wall. Here, let me show you what I mean. Like that. As I said before, only small characters such as Baby Mario can safely navigate the spikes. Oh yeah, and we've had Belly Good for dinner last night, and it was delicious. I had the carbonara. The carbonara tasted great. So this is Sluggy, the Miss Shaven's level. Did you know that Yoshi's Island is actually a prequel to Super Mario World, showing how Yoshi and Baby Mario first met? Oh, I like that color of Yoshi. Oh, thanks, Mom. Which is by the way, as I said before, Yoshi's come in a variety of colors: yellow, purple, blue, white, and even noir. In fact, in Yoshi's Island on the Nintendo dual screen, with each baby that Yoshi carries have different abilities. So you've got Yoshi carrying baby Mario, right? You can actually dash with baby Mario. Now, when the Yoshis is carrying Peach, you can glide with baby Peach. And as for Wario, he's useful for using his cute magnet to gather coins. As for baby Donkey Kong, you can actually climb vines and ladders with him. Now, isn't that a fun fact? Do some Yoshi's Island enemies get to copy and mimic each other sometimes? I wonder why. Oh my, so many bats. So many bats. Why is there bats in Yoshi's Island? So many keys. So many keys. So many keys. Although I've enjoyed listening to this celebrity on YouTube where he's like, how come so many games have bats? And he's like, seriously, I hate bats. So yet again, using the world of special effects, he just gnaws one of the bats, just although that was in another Angry Nerd Halloween episode. I was very much imagining that both James and Mike Matai can or plan to celebrate Doom Month this Halloween yet again, in case they happen to run out of ideas for a Halloween episode of Angry Nerd, because there's this one Doom game I could suggest to those two celebrities. All right, think positive. I can do this. This might be a hard level, but I can do this. Watch how I get across this large gap of spikes. I hit swing and bite first, like so, and do this. Here's a fun fact. I believe there's this one Game Boy Advance game called oops. Whoa! You can't trust gravity with this one. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, in Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time, baby Mario and Luigi make an appearance to fight alongside with you at some point. Gotta love the Phantom platform really made an appearance in the Smash Brothers franchise. It'd be great if there was if the Super NES game Plot appears on Super Nintendo Online, but we can all dream, can't we? I feel like that Plot is one of those difficult Super NES games that I've ever played, because when you're playing it as Grandpa Plug, there's 3 Bobbin brothers, and when you fight those 3, I was going to give you some good advice on how to defeat them. So the idea is to do not attempt to fight them 3 at once, otherwise one of them will crush you and you'll take severe damage each time. So the best course of action is that you've got to lure in one of them. You've got to make one of them follow you to the end of the level, and that gives you a better advantage for you to fight the Bobbin brothers one at a time. Although the reason why the fighting the Bobbin brothers gets hard is because they all spit out these mini pickaxes from their mouth, like Whoop, 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 whoop. You really gotta dodge them. Although they really fly in an arc like this. Although when you collect these power presents, they have all kinds of powers and abilities, but only for a short only for a while. When the power up happens to wear off, you hear this bzzzt, brish. Well, I am not a movie writer or any thing, but I believe it might be great if there was a Yoshi movie. Like although back in the I don't think I can. Yeah. So before I can answer you that question, let me just stay focused on defeating this boss. There's always time to defeat a slime. With the success of the Sonic and Mario Brothers movies, what do you think a Yoshi movie could be about? My mother says, you are good at this, but sometimes the game is more challenging than others. Well done! You did it! Yeah. There's a time to defeat a slime. With these birds called Goonies are just, flying about and rolling around. I'm looking at an art environment where the Goonies are just living this, really content life. Melissa says, "Hi, Doug. Hi, Mel. How you doing? Still looking for that Lego Piranha Plants set because you're doing a very good job and whoa, Budgie the little helicopter, dun 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 dun. Mm-hmm. Twilight the little helicopter, dun 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 dun. He's looking at fly angle. Dun 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 dun. Mm-hmm. And Lionel, Budgie. Oh, Twilight little helicopter. So many goonies in my path or whatever. Mel and I are looking out for that Piranha Plant set, so you don't have to worry about it. Thanks, Mom. My sister says, I forgot all the crazy things Yoshi can turn into. Well, yeah. Yoshi has been able to turn into all kinds of useful vehicles and such. Like in one of the Yoshi games, Yoshi has turned into a mermaid. And that was in Yoshi's Woolly World. I'm thinking that the Mole Tank is my favorite morph ability. So, what world is this? Well, this is World 5, Level 5. And I'm in the middle of dealing with a seed piranha. Now, a seed piranha is these green piranha plants that spit out cacti seeds. So, of course, Yoshi can eat the cacti seed, but not the piranha plant. Hi, Douglas. I remember you from next Cares Karaoke. When you spoke about the channel, I subbed fast. Well done, you. We need subscribers like you to support me. I'm literally out of items to use in tight spots. It'd be great if Yoshi was able to aim down while he's jumping. Oh, sorry, not next Cares Maywell. Not next Cares Maywell. Oh, so I lost another life, so yeah. Maywell, yeah. I'll be looking forward to performing in May, because I've got a reason for wanting to work as a voice actor. The truth is, I want to work. Oh, by the way, Yoshi can eat the Goonies. Voice acting sounds great. I love voice actors. Well then, you're in for a treat because when I was still growing up in Cessnock, and this was back when I was working in the laundry for 5 years straight. Anyway, I've met a lot of voice actors. I met up with Andre Libman, the voice actress for Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. I met up with Jerry Lowenthal, the voice actor of Ben 10, Ben Tennyson as a teenager, and other characters. Oh, and also Jerry Lowenthal voiced Yosuke in the controversial video game Persona 4. I also got to work with this voice actor named Greg Sipes. He's a very friendly voice actor, although we performed together. We swapped clothes on stage. Back then, it was crazy. And I should have had those positive things in mind while I'm working. Oh yeah, when I was playing the when I came across a portrait or a image of one of the Skylander characters, I just happened to get really excited and say, Tara Strong voices this and that, and Tara Strong, he's a talented voice actor. Level finally finished. So everyone in the audience, thank you very much for tuning in and listening to me, because none of this would be possible if it weren't for my family and friends that I've worked extremely hard with. It's just that my support worker wants me to pack up. It's been a blast. So thanks so much, and I really appreciate it. Oh, my mother says you have had a wonderful career with voice acting. Oh, by the way, a villain named Chaos from Spyro Skylanders franchise, that's Richard Horowitz. You can tell by the voice. He also voiced this kid named Billy, which happens that in Billy and Mandy, Billy's, well, not that bright. Not that bright because I think he might have came from the father side of the gene. But who knows? Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I really love everyone around me.